Hello, and welcome back to the Friday show. I feel so large. The camera zoomed in, hasn't it?
It has, but I'm not sure if that was like a devil thing or just a change.
I have no idea, but hello. I am so out of the loop on everything except the fact that after my many years of gripe, we finally have DC cards happening this year, and I'm very excited.
Really? What?
Yeah, Upper Deck just announced that they're launching DC collection.
Oh,
so they're collabing with DC. I think the first one we're getting is like a DC annual, so like similar to the Marvel annual. And there's Harley Quinn cards, and if there aren't Poison Ivy cards, then all of the money that I have spent on Poison Ivy comics has been wasted.
Oh.
But no, it's very exciting. I feel like, I don't know, at least for me, I feel like every time I open Marvel cards, I'm like, where are the DC cards? I buy Marvel comics, but I definitely buy more DC comics. I'm so excited. It's gonna be very cool. We have like 4 card previews. There's like a Batman and Robin, there's a Harley Quinn. I think there was like a Wonder Woman one, I don't know. But I'm very excited.
Wonderful. I'm definitely looking that up in between this.
Yeah.
But yes, good afternoon everyone. It has been a while, but we have a ton on today, and luckily a ton full. So excellent. Get through a lot. We have Pokemon Twilight Masquerade first. 2 prize breaks. One of them is a secret prize that we decided to throw in at the end. But the first one will win a pack of Shiny Star V, and the second one will win a Poke Pie that we have spare. So excellent.
Yes.
Star Wars Masterwork, also full, and Marvel Flair, excellent. Jay and Silent Bob is back, which I still don't know what that is. But
we're still confused.
Yeah. Marvel Annual also, and then Yu-Gi-Oh! Is close to being full. That's our Rarity Collection 2 box break. We have a Blizzard Legacy Collection break with 7 spots left. She-Hulk is back. A second Marvel Platinum. No, just the one Marvel Platinum. I read it wrong. And Star Wars Top Throne Black and then Leaf Pop Century. So all the breaks can be found by the link in chat now, and there is a code Magikarp for 10% off all the breaks today.
The best Pokemon.
Yes, excellent. So we can get straight into 21341, and that is the Shiny Star V pack giveaway. We can randomize the list of types 5 times, and on the 5th time, the person on top will win that pack. So, let's do it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Grass. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Will this actually be whether I hold the cards later? We'll find out.
This has also changed since I've last been here.
Yes, everything I think is more zoomed in, which makes sense. But now I'm really, I'm really off center. Need to shuffle across. Came in and attacked the Marvel and Masterworks. Colin, you're making it sound less like you went onto the website and was like, I'm going to buy these cards, and more like you were like throwing punches at a computer screen, which I respect. But just like not usually how I expect people to like buy cards, you know. A little bit out of the ordinary. We have Lucky Helmet, Snorunt, and Screamtail EX. Hell yeah. Through my wallet. No throwing punches, only throwing wallets. Oh. Hell yeah, we have Hearthflame Mask Ogerpon EX. You can tell that I'm used to where the cameras used to be. Oh. I'm just slowly drifting back. We have Sinistcha, Vulpix, and Iron Leaves. And has anyone bought anything from the Australian Pokemon Centre yet? Because that's launched. And that's fun, and they're slowly adding like more and more on. I feel like the first lot of stuff they had was a bit lackluster, but they're slowly adding up. We have a Dragapult EX. Also, they have the Snom plush, and I want it, but shipping is like $16, which is sad. That's the one thing, is I thought shipping was going to be cheaper. I thought it was at least going to be like a flat rate of $10, but no. We're not allowed to have good things. Oh, we have a Kieran full art. Deep pockets, you could buy DC Cryptozoic superheroes and supervillains boxes. Affleck, Godot, Cavill, and Momoa. Yeah, but I don't want the cinematic universe DC. I want the comic DC. I want Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. That's let's be real, that's all I want. And maybe Punchline. I do really like Punchline. Is it all of the villains? Maybe. But also I still protest that Poison Ivy should not be called a villain. I refuse. Ooh, we have Cornerstone Mask, Oakplant EX in the full art. Hope Marvel Flair case break fills today. Hell yeah. We opened a little bit of Marvel Flair before stream and it is so good. It is really cool. We got a sketch card, which is very exciting. Spider-Man adjacent sketch card as well, which is always a solid one. And yeah, I don't know, just generally, the cards are phenomenal. And also, have you seen the Scarlet Witch card? It's so pretty. Ooh, hell yeah, we've got the Tatsugiri special illustration rare. Yeah, we want the comic DC and artist orders. Can you imagine getting getting a one-of-one sketch card from some of the artists that do the DC comic covers? That would be crazy. I might cry. Like, genuinely. But that's only because I buy so many DC comics. I do buy some Marvel comics as well, but I don't know what it is, but the DC comics are like higher quality than the Marvel ones, at least for the variants. They have like thicker covers and everything, whereas the Marvel ones are like standard, like thin comic cover, which I find interesting. I find very interesting. I don't know why. It's just like, in me spending a ridiculous amount of money, I have learnt the differences. Sketch card, that trumps artist order. I mean, artist order was still cool. Like, I would love to see like a Jenny Friesen or like a Rose Besch order. That would be very cool. Or Batman or Joker would go so hard. Even like an Aquaman, I feel like not Jason Momoa Aquaman though, like any other version that they have ever released. Trying to think who else would be very cool. I feel like Batman and Joker are probably like the top ones that would probably go for the most money because, like, you know, it's Batman and Joker. What can you expect? We have a Palafin EX. But I feel like someone like Punchline would go really hard, and I feel like Harley Quinn would go very hard as well if they had one-of-one sketches of Harley Quinn. Can you imagine if Pokémon just like secretly started throwing in one-of-one sketches? There's just like a Mitsuhiro Arita sketch just like floating around. That would be crazy. That'd be so crazy. Like the Ditto cards, but you peel off the top and it's a secret sketch card. That would be crazy. Batman and Joker are iconic. When you think Batman, you think Joker. Absolutely. And when you think Joker, you think Harley Quinn. Ifs. But yeah, it's kind of like, I guess, like Batman and Robin. Like, I could see Batman and Robin duo cards being really cool. Even just like a full Justice League. I don't know how you'd fit the full Justice League on like a sketch card, but I don't know. Maybe someone's being really optimistic and just going really hard for it. Dragon should have gold stamp artist orders like Weiss Schwartz. That would be so cool. That's like Crown Zenith, when they had, like, they weren't worth anymore, but all the artists, they're not artists, the trainers, all the trainer cards had the, like, orders on top. I loved that. Like, I don't know that it added any more value to the cards. I just felt like it made it I know, it was a bit different. Made it feel a bit more personal. We have Cornerstone Mask, Ogerpon EX. But yeah, I feel like we need like a premium Pokemon collection release where all the cards have like extra cool stuff happening. Oh, we have a gold Teal Mask Ogerpon EX. Sunken, Litwick, and Enamorous. Apom, Finazan, and Hisuian Arcanine. Poltergeist, Hisuian Growlithe, and Fezandipity. Ooh, we have a Wattrel special illustration rare that for a moment I thought was about to be the Wartortle one from 151, but that's a totally different set. Forever Bowling, you never know what's in store for Pokemon. Absolutely. I'm very keen to see what they come up with next. And my fingers are crossed that it's another evolution. I want like a dragon type or a ghost type evolution. I think that would go really hard. Farfetch'd, Jinx, and Chandelure. Dracolic, Abra, and Teal Mask Ogerpon. Unfair Stamp, Poliwrath, and Enamorous. Have to be the only two missing at this point. I swear there were other ones.
Evolution types?
Yeah.
So the way that I remember it is that it's every special type from the earlier gens plus fairy. So bug is still missing, flying is still
Yeah,
missing.
but like, what's left?
Yeah, so bug's missing, flying's missing, fighting.
Oh yes, no, I remember seeing a bug design for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ground is still missing, rock. God, a ground type Eevee would go so crazy.
I feel like, I don't know if I would like a ground Eevee. I feel like it's not cute enough.
They'd find a way to make it cute.
They would. We have Blood Moon as a Luna EX. But I feel like ground and flying they would probably leave right to the end, I reckon.
Oh yeah.
But I reckon they do bug, I reckon they do ghost, I reckon they do dragon.
Hell yeah.
Just because I feel like if they would do ground, oh, that's the end of our break.
Oh, wonderful.
No, but I feel like if they were to do ground, they would just make Eevee but out of rocks, and I feel like it wouldn't have like the wow factor.
Poison, true.
Poison, yes.
Haven't made a normal type.
They haven't made a normal type. That's Eevee.
I think that's it. Oh, no steel type either.
Ooh, actually steel type would go hard, and I feel like it would also work really well with the new game coming up. I feel like a steel type would suit that, the way that they're going with that. Not that I think they'll do it for this game. I reckon they'll do it for whatever the next like big game is.
Yes. Okay, little refresh. Yu-Gi-Oh is full. Wonderful. We'll do our next Twilight Masquerade break. Next. Masterworks is ready to go after that, and then Marvel Flair is full, so we'll get that done as well, and annual. 7 spots left in Blizzard Legacy, and still a whole bunch of spots left in She-Hulk. We have a third of the break left in Marvel Platinum, that's character team based, with a Spider-Man giveaway. I believe halfway through, or maybe just under halfway through, of Star Wars Top Screen Black left. Random subject. There is a Marvel Platinum break. All the links can be found all the breaks can be found via that link there. If nothing is showing up in particular, let me know and I'll get a link for that too. And then Leaf Hop Century, random subject, with 166 spots left. So we'll get into our fighting giveaway Twilight Masquerade break. We'll randomize the break 5 times, randomize all the types 5 times. And then the first 2 spots, the top spot will receive fighting, the second spot will receive the Pokepie. So let's get into it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Electric on top, and then fire will get the pie.
Nice. Are we leaving the pie to be opened, or are we opening the pie?
Ooh, yeah, let's open it. Let's see what we
Okay. Do that at the end. Iron Leaves, Hisuian Growlithe, and Dragapult EX. Accompanying Flute, Poliwag, and Heatran. Wattrel, Skarmory, and Frostlass. Farfetch, Poliwrath, and Infernape. Pinsir, Abra, and Fezandipity. Jamming Tower, Snorunt, and Walking Lake. Sunflora, Nosepass, and Alakazam. Handheld Fan, Chimicho, and Blood Moon as a Luna EX. Heliolisk, Crawdaunt, and Zapdos. Community Center, Sandygast, and Enamorus. Revenant, Finizen, and Hisuian Arcanine. Scoop Up Cyclone, a Probopass Special Illustration Rare, and a Monkey Dory. Kieran, Clefable, and Cornerstone Mask Ogerpon EX. Poltergeist, Vulpix, and Palafin EX. Dracolic, Frigidea, and Iron Leaves. Scolipede, Timber, and Okidogi. Ariados, Lampent, and Frostlass. Venipede, Goldion, and Walking Lake. I just said Goldeen like it was an evolution.
Yeah, I
Sheesh.
thought I heard that.
You Kilowattrel, Floette, and Infernape. Ducklet, Torkoal, and Sinistcha EX. Got a few in the plaid, very cool, yeah. We have Diplin, Fione, special illustration rare. Tadbulb, Florges, and Frostlass. Enhanced Hammer, Aaron, and Iron Leaves. Scolipede, Shinx, and Slurpuff. Swanna. Oh, hell yeah! We've got the special illustration rare Carmine. Can't get any better than that. Also, the noodles. They look so yummy. I can't get over them. The platinum cards are so cool. Between the platinum and Flair, there's some beautiful cards. We have Tealmusk Ogerpon EX. We have a Caretaker full art. Hyper Orima, Sandslash, and Tinglu. Luxio, Jinx, and Alakazam. We have Ogre's Mask, Fargraph, and Sinistcha. The Wacky, Chimchar, and Chandelure. Hassel, Pelosan, and Screamtail EX. Screaming so hard. Applin, Cramorant, and Okidogi. Ooh, we have Heatran, Infernape, special illustration rare, and a Namorath. Still no Greninja though. Apom, Clefairy, and Tealmusk Ogerpon. And our last pack, we have Cook, Iron Bundle, and Monkey Dory. Oh, and we have the cherry pie as well.
Oh, goodness. Let's quickly do that. I forgot as well.
I was like, wait, what's this thing?
There we go.
Alrighty, we have... Oh, old school Pokemon. We have a Azumarill. Hello, from Japanese Neo. Hell yeah. PSA 9.
Nice.
Love an old school Pokemon card.
Flames are full? Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let's do a little refresh. Oh my god, it has one spot left. Who's the last one? Who's the last spot? Oh. I can't tell. Oh, it is. Oh. Okay, no, it is full. Okay.
What?
The spot that is still available is the giveaway spot. Cool. Let's quickly remedy that.
Oh, Scarlet Witch is only $3. That's such a steal.
There are so many steals.
Who's the most expensive spot? It could be
Well.
Thanos. I mean, obviously the
Yes.
giveaway spot.
That's a good question. actually.
13 for Thanos.
I believe it actually might be Thanos. Because Wolverine's close with 11, so is Ghost Spider.
Oh yes. Interesting.
There must be a crazy Thanos card.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, that's excellent news. So we'll do Marvel Platinum very shortly, but we'll get up to Marvel Flair next. That is random pack, one pack a spot.
Every time I think it's that we're saying Marvel Flair wrong.
Oh, trust me, yeah. Absolutely. And then, yeah, a ton more. Masterworks is full. I'm so excited for that. Okay, so let's randomize these list of names 5 times. Got 1, 2, 3, got 1, 4, and 5. Cullen on the bottom, Daniel on top.
We have Electra, Sprite. Ooh, acrylic of Kitty Pryde. And Fantastic Four. Spider-Man, Ghost Rider. We have an iridescence of Shang-Chi and Captain America. Ooh, Gamora, Odin, Invisible Woman, Solar Flare, and Thor. But I think the most important person on the Thor card is Scarlet Witch, obviously. Iron Fist, Sabretooth, Vision, Solar Flare, and Silver Surfer. Bullseye, Magneto, Canonical Blasts, Super Skrull, and Doctor Doom. I am a Scarlet fan, very much a Scarlet fan. Dr. Octopus, Professor X, Power Blast of Iron Fist, and Captain America. That size change is ridiculous. We have Mighty Thor, Iceman, Power Blast Cable, and Wolverine. Is there Deadpool in this set, or is it just Wolverine? Namor, Nova, Canonical Blast, Colossus, and Captain America. Groot, Thanos, Canonical Blasts, Hercules, and Dark Phoenix. Ah, there she is, Scarlet Witch, Thor, Taskmaster, which is 8 of 299, and Doctor Doom. Captain Marvel, Black Bolt, Solar Flare, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man.
There are 5 Deadpools.
Ooh, okay. I was going to say, if there's no Deadpool, they've really missed out on their marketing opportunity. We've got Sam Wilson, Black Panther, Solar Flare of Jessica Jones, and Fantastic Four to finish this up.
Okay, what to do next? Kind of want to get Jay and Silent Bob done. Just,
Is that to get it out of the way?
all this cool like Star Wars and Marvel, and there's like She-Hulk in there, and it's awesome, and it's like just, yeah, Jay and Silent Bob, we're doing that one next. Yeah, let's do it.
I remember thinking they were from something, but they're just their own movies.
It feels like a Bill and Ted sort of thing.
It feels like it should be a spin-off.
Yes, I think so too. Has anyone heard of it? Anyone in chat?
We had some big Jay and Silent Bob fans here last time we opened Jay and Silent Bob.
In January. I had to look
All I remember is that people were explaining the funny parts to us.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like people were like, oh yeah, people like them because of this scene and this scene and this thing that happened.
I think I remember this.
And I was like, okay, cool, I'll just live vicariously through that.
I'll trust your instinct on that.
Yeah.
All right.
Spin-off from Clerks? I could not tell you. I have also not heard of that, so we're off to a really great start today. Thank you. But it's okay because we do Jay and Silent Bob, and then after we do Jay and Silent Bob, we do things that I do know.
Yes. Okay, so this is 3 packs a spot. We'll randomize list 5 times, and let's get into it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. John on the top and Aaron on the bottom.
were there orders of people that we knew in this?
Let's find out.
It's a long shot. We have Iron Bob is taking heavy fire. Kevin Smith takes center stage. Oh, well, there's our first order. We have Keith Coogan as himself. Time to Steal Megan's Car and Convention Badges Brian Johnson as himself. It is the reboot. We have Jay tries to reunite with Justice, scrapping together some coin for their flight, Snoogans, the evil commandos enter the ballroom, and Convention Badges Shen Yu. Kevin Smith orders a beer chase. Okay, good to know.
There's someone called Harley Quinn.
I'm ready. Harley Quinn Smith. These are actually the original DC cards. Oh, speaking of Harley Quinn Smith, there we go. We have sit down for this one, Jay. Convention Badges Berserker. Jay and Silent Bob find the van abandoned. Coming soon to a theatre near you.
Yeah, Jason Biggs is in this, and he's from American Pie. That's got to be something, right?
That's something.
Oh, I'm alone in this.
We have Silent Bob's Heart is Full. A SWAT team smokes out the illegal operation. Berserker. Silent Bob emotes what he's feeling. And Convention Badges Marilyn Gigliotti. What are you saying? Millie shares her dream drinking a coffee with Dad. Snoochie Boochies. The imposters are the real bad guys. And James Vanderbeek as himself. Mike Zapke as himself. The driver springs the trap. Berserker. Saya Samalu Yelcom Tishihat. Tommy Chong makes a turn as everyone's favorite butler. Affleck and Will Ferrell. Wait, do they have orders in this set? Snubbed actors react to reboot. Convention Badges of Hannah Brielle. Jason Briggs. Jay and Silent Bob know all about the lay. And Jason Mewes as Jay. No idea how that's that. A van is heading their way. Made it to Hollywood. Snoochie Boochies. Slowly out loud in public. And Iron Bob fights the evil commandos. Albert Ignatius winning the Vega license for DC Comics. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. It's so exciting. And I'm very happy that one of the first arts they released was a Jenny Friesen art of Harley Quinn, because I love her comic covers. They're very cool. We have Berserker, but you helped me to do this millennium. And Jay's ex-girlfriend, Justice, is on TV. You know, I feel like I've been talking about DC cards for so long, and finally I get to collect something that is better than the Coles DC superhero builders. We have Not Guilty, This Judge Rules. Jennifer Schwelbeck-Smith, Berserker. A Clerk sings Bluntman and Chronic Mensch. We have Ralph Garman as Ted Underhill. Knocked on Justice's front porch. Jay saves the day with VIP passes. Snoogans. The girls are on to the next mission, so let me get this straight. Scott Schaffer as himself. Let's do this the hard way. Snoogans. Back in black and white. The girl who knocked you but tried... Wait, the girl who knocked you out and tied you up. Jay and Silent Bob huddle up. Silent Bob mirrors Kevin Smith backstage. Berserker. Jay and Silent Bob to the rescue. And Millie thinks Silent Bob looks like Kevin Smith. Mark Bernardin as Sleepy Blunt fan. Ooh, we have a blueprint relic from Harley Quinn Smith. Take all the tater tots you want. Hater tots you want. Okay. It all starts at a New Jersey convenience store, directed by none other than Kevin Smith. Berserker. Convention managers Sepapia. And what is a reboot? To finish this up. Green Lantern Corps. That's a good shout. I will be praying for Poison Ivy cards. I will cry if there's no Poison Ivy cards. I've bought so many Poison Ivy comics over the past couple of years. So many. So many.
Oh my god, yeah. Batman and Joker.
Good luck.
Okay, little refresh. See where we're at. We'll get into Marvel Annual next. Wonderful. And then probably Platinum. Get them out of the way. We still have 7 spots left in Blizzard Legacy. That's 2 packs a spot. Still have 15 left in She-Hulk. Whole box to play with. 102 left in Star Wars Topps Chrome Black. That is a random subject break. And 161 now in Leaf Hop Century. Also random subject. So the link is in chat now. You can find all the breaks, and you get 10% off if you use code MAGICOP. So get in there. Wonderful. All right, so let's do Marvel Annual. Just one pack a spot. You can randomize these names 5 times. Oh, not yet. There we go. Wonderful. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Mitch on the bottom and Cullen on top.
That's Annual is soon going to relate to both Marvel and DC, and I'm so excited.
It's called DC Annual?
Yeah, that's the first set that they're releasing is DC Annual.
Yeah, that's awesome. I think that's also a comic series, right?
I mean, they do I think they do an annual at the end of each year, maybe? I don't know. I only pay attention to the Pride Month compilations. Because that's when I get even more Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy action. No, because it's annual, that's why I keep saying that they better have all of the comics that I've bought in. Because if I've bought the comics, then theoretically they're part of the annual releases this year. So yeah, we have Carnage, Elsa Bloodstone, number 1 spot Daredevil, Moon Knight, and Dazzler. K-Pride, Mary Jane, number 1 spot Exterminators, Gaslamp, and Maria Hill. Cyclops, Teguki, Ghost Rider, Shatterstar, and Sam Wilson. Madam Web, top teams of 2022, The Avengers, Robbie Reyes variant, Gaslamp, and Moon Knight.
And cheers, cards coming soon.
Wait, what? Doctor Who, please thank Ghost Rider, Shang-Chi, superiors of the Blade variant, Phoenix, and Stick. Cheers is a choice.
I mean, at least everybody knows your name. Oh my god, that's not what I expected to see when I opened up Rittenhouse.
I wasn't expecting there to be Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, it's also very cool. The thunder was stolen a little bit, but
Yeah.
wonderful choices.
Chasm, top teams Tiger Division, Iron Man, Laura Kinney, and Black Panther. Upper deck to take Star Wars license. Interesting. We have Hallow's Eve, She-Hulk, #1 spot. Multiple dimensions. Is that Ghost Rider? It is Ghost Rider. Hell yeah. Wait, which way does it move? This way. I just turned it too far. Oop. And Storm. Mystique, Shathra, #1 spot, The Amazing Spider-Man, Dazzler, and Shuri. Mr. Fantastic, top teams of 2022, Deathlock variant, Valkyrie, and Dr. Doom. Jack of Hearts, Falcon, #1 spot, Marauders, Sister Grimm, Backscatter, and Miss Marvel. Miles Morales, Clea, Superheroes of the Year, Black Cat variants, Brielle Brooks, and Shang-Chi. Venom, Star Rookie, Hallow's Eve, Magneto variant, Uranus the Undying, and Photon. Beast, Luke Cage, Superheroes of the Year, Captain America variant, Professor X, and Kang. Invisible Woman, Magic, #1 spot, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Photon, and Captain Marvel. Thing, Starbrands, Moon Knight, Superheroes of the Year, Invisible Woman variant, and Hulk. Boom Boom, Ajax, #1 spot, Sabretooth. We have Fastos in the gold. And Shatterstar to finish us off.
I'm looking something up that doesn't exist. I was thinking, wouldn't it be cool if Marvel Annual had like all the superheroes, but like dressed up like a gala? I think that'd be
Hellfire
cool.
Gala.
Yeah, but I realized that, like, yeah, isn't that already? It's either already a thing and I'm misremembering it, or it doesn't exist.
I don't think they do it on cards, but they do it as variant covers.
Ah, cool. Yeah.
Because I collect some of those because I really like the alternate outfits. They're very cool.
Wonderful. All right, Marvel Platinum will get done next. That is a character team-based break with Spider-Man as a giveaway. And then we'll do Yu-Gi-Oh! And then finish off with Masterworks. But outside of that, outside of the break set still have spots in them, the floor is open for any personals very soon. So if you want to get anything opened on broadcast and you get to see what you got straight away with free postage, mark an order as pickup. Mark an order as pickup. Let us know what it is, and we'll get it done. As long as it's gaming or entertainment related stuff. No sports. If you want anything sport related done, you can get Dale to do it at 5.
Do it later.
Yes. Wonderful. Okay, so we'll randomize the list of available characters 5 times, and the characters on top, in spot 1, the person who has that will get Spider-Man. So, let's do this. All right. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Colossus and Magic. Let's see who that is.
Oh, I forgot how pretty these cards are. We have Captain Marvel, Ultron, Iron Man, Strange Tales of Human Torch, Heimdall, Wasp, Mephisto, which is 562 of 799, Hulk, and Charles Xavier, and Jackal. Ronan the Accuser. I read that as Lasagna Colossus. We have Nightmare, War Machine, Thor, Grim Reaper, Venom, Elektra Fighting Skills, James Rhodes, Black Cat, and Hammerhead. I think I was watching a video this morning of some really delicious lasagna. No, it was just general pasta, I think. But now I really want pasta, so I think I've self-inflicted this problem. We have Wasp, Spider-Man, Leto, the Incredible Hulk, Wolverine, Spider-Man, Legion, Dr. Octopus, which is 455 of 499, Typhoid Mary, Bullseye, and Null, Thing, Cable, Annihilus, Silver Surfer, Bullseye, Adam Warlock, Manwolf, which is 22 of 25, Emma Frost, Firestar, and Legion, Kang, Quicksilver, Falcon, Fantastic Four, Rocket Raccoon, Adam Warlock, Iconic Covers Spider-Man, Wolverine, Red Guardian, and Night Thrasher. Captain America, Gamora, Adam Warlock, Captain Marvel, Sabretooth, Odin, which is 176 of 199. Platinum Duos, Professor X and Magneto, Miss Marvel, Beast, and Captain America. Mephisto, Havoc, Mary Jane Watson, Hulk, Gwen Stacy, Beast. We have definitely Spider-Man. That's totally not Captain Marvel. Spider-Woman, Black Bolt, and Amadeus Cho. Jean Grey, Loki, Kingpin. We have Storm, Magic, Spider-Woman, iconic covers X-Men, Red Skull, Gore, and Red Hulk. Winter Soldier, Groot, Elektra, X-Men Beast, Kraven, Heimdall, Dark Phoenix is 8 of 399, Domino, Star-Lord, and Black Winter. And our last pack, we have Cyclops, Vulture, Mystique, X-Men, Man-Wolf, Thanos, Nova, which is 82 of 99, Colleen Wing, Omega Red, and Sabretooth to finish us off. Spider-Man 1 was Captain Marvel's debut. Oh, hell yeah. That's so cool.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing. No, just I thought of something real funny.
All right.
Cook fresh. We'll do Yu-Gi-Oh next, and then Masterwork after that, and then the floor is open. A ton of spots left in a few breaks. Blizzard Legacy Collection. Ooh, that's Jumbo Football had a little appearance. We have She-Hulk and Star Wars Top Screen Black and Leaf Pop Century, all still with spots left. I'll pop the link in chat again. And then we have any personals you might want opened, entertainment or gaming related. Let us know. We'll get it done.
That's Jumbo Football is just the next Marvel TV show that's coming out.
Yeah, everyone's playing Gridiron.
Yeah.
Read that one, Heather?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, thankfully this
Let
is...
her cook, James.
I love that meme too much. So this is random cereal and not random packs. We don't have to write any names down, but the way this will work is...
Wait, so someone's going to be Special K?
Oh,
Random cereal.
God, goodness me. Who let her cook?
I want to be
Who let her
cornflakes.
cook? All right, so we have 10 participants, and then we'll randomize that list of names 5 times, and then whichever card serial number that ends with. So if you get EN001, if you're in spot 1, you get that card, etc., etc. The person in spot 10 will also get serial number 0. So let's do it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ian on the bottom and Chris on top.
One day I'll make a joke and people will actually laugh at it. One day.
I'm excited for that one. I'm excited for that next joke.
It's my life.
It feels like it's been Yu-Gi-Oh's 25th anniversary for 4 years.
Yes.
Like,
I feel like this is when Pokémon had its last anniversary. It went for 3 years.
like celebrations went for a decade.
Yeah. We have Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, Trishula Dragon of Ice Barrier, Raikou Let's One Hunter, Purely, Primitive Planet Recophobia, Bingo Machine Go, Phantom Knights of Brick Sword, Solemn Strike, and Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Someone needs to tell me what cards I'm looking for.
I heard Blue Eyes and I was like, yes, that's the one. Then I heard the rest of it. No,
You're like, no, not quite.
It lost on me, yeah.
Is the equivalent of a rarity system just the number of Dragon Balls on it? I know they're not Dragon Balls, okay, but they look the same.
For a long second, I thought.
You're crossing over two things.
Yeah, the stars are, I believe, like strength, as far as I'm aware.
Okay.
Could be rarity.
There's no other rarity on it. Interesting. Okay, we have Twin Twisters, Preparation of Rites, Sarvis the Ancient and Ascended, Traptrix Rafflesia, Mind Control, Drolan Lockbird, Gara Wings of Resonant Life, and Gold Sarcophagus. I think, yeah, the only knowledge that I have of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that dragon is usually good, particularly if Blue Eyes White Dragon. We have Skill Drain, Ultimate Slayer, Exosister Pax, Gara, Wings of Resonant Life, Gold Sarcophagus, Preparation of Rites, Sol and Luna, Rinbrum the Striking Dragon, Forbidden Lance, Masquerade the Blazing Dragon, Cosmic Cyclone, Skullmeister, Rescue Cat, I want him. We have TG Hyper Librarian, Exorcist Packs, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Access Code Talker, and Book of Moon. Fusion Deployment, another Rescue Cat, Book of Eclipse, Hieratic Seal of Heavenly Spheres, Coral Dragon, Garura Wings of Resonant Life, Foolish Burial, Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, and Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. See, now we're getting different types of dragons and also dragon imposters. Emergency Teleport, Abyss Dweller, Underworld Goddess of the Closed World, Chaos Hunter, Rescue Rabbit, Skullmeister, Pot of Duality, Cosmic Cyclone, and Frame Lord Omega. Chaos Hunter, Traptrix Rafflesia, Enemy Controller, Charge of the Light Brigade, Traptrix Rafflesia, Charge of the Light Brigade, Primeval Planet Preferred, Rescue Cat, and Emergency Teleport. Foolish Burial, Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, Primitive Planet Rayphobia, Saris the Ancient and Ascended, Polymerization, DD Crew, Chaos Hunter, and Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier, TG Hyper Librarian. Saravis the Ancient and Ascended, Rescue Rabbit, Unchained Soul of Rage, DD Crow, Skill Drain, Peaceful Planet Calarium, Exorcist Pax, Fusion Deployment, and Sol and Luna. Mystical Space Typhoon, Psychic End Punisher, Garura Wings of Resonant Life, Book of Moon, Skullmeister, Chaos Hunter, Mind Control, Traptrix Rafflesia, and Purely. Skullmeister, Foolish Burial, Aluba the Jester of Despair, Exorcistas Magnifica, Aluba the Jester of Despair, Peaceful Planet Calibrium, Crossout Designator, Solemn Judgment, and Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. Saruvis, the Ancient and Ascended, DD Crow, Traptrix Rafflesia, Super Nimble Mega Hamster, Psy Framelord Omega, Forbidden Lance, Coral Dragon, Exorcisters Magnifica, and Raikou Lightsworn Hunter. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, number 38 Hope Hugginger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy, Mystical Space Typhoon, Fusion Deployment, Solemn Warning, Borland Dragon, Solemn Warning, Book of Eclipse, and Chaos Hunter. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, Magician Souls, TG Hyperlibrarian, Guardian Chimera, DD Crow, Super Nimble Mega Hamster, number 38 Hope Hugginger, Titanic Galaxy, Skill Drain, Raikou Lightsworn Hunter. Pressure Planet Wraithsoth, Droll and Lockbird, Emergency Teleport, Pot of Duality, Enemy Controller, Skill Drain, Primeval Planet Perulino, Psychic End Punisher, and Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. Pot of Duality, Charge of the Light Brigade, Solemn Warning, Polymerization, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, Raikou Lightsworn Hunter, Saruvis, the Ancient and Ascended, and Primitive Planet Rechiphobia. Cosmic Cyclone, Solemn Judgment, Mind Control, Raikou Lightsworn Hunter, Purely Pretty Memory, Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, Cosmic Cyclone, Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, and Enemy Controller. Number 60, Daenerys the Timeless, Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, Super Nimble Mega Hamster, Primitive Planet Rechiphobia, The Phantom Knights of Breaksword, Exorcist Pax, XYZ Encore, Unchained Soul of Rage, and Anti-Spell Fragrance. DD Crow, Solemn Warning, Polymerization, TG Hyperlibrarian, Foolish Burial, Phantom Knights of Breaksword, Gold Sarcophagus, Heretic Soul of Heavenly Spheres, and Foolish Burial. Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, Sol and Luna, Book of the Eclipse, Skill Drain, Primitive Planet Rechiphobia, Exorcist Pax, Abomination's Prison, Solemn Strike, and Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. Psychic End Punisher, Abyss Dweller, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, Mind Control, Traptrix Rafflesia, Abyss Dweller, Aluba the Jester of Despia, and Ultimate Slayer. Primitive Planet Rechiphobia, Mind Control, Silent Magician, Chaos Hunter, Twin Twisters, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit, Rescue Rabbit, and Pressure Planet Wraith Song. Twin Twisters, Guardian Chimera, Enemy Controller, number 38 Hope Hugginger, Dragon Titanic Galaxy. They just threw words together. Twin Twisters, Psychic End Punisher, Masquerade the Blazing Dragon, Polymerization, and Droll and Lockbird. And our last pack, Psy Framelord Omega, Rinbrim the Striking Dragon, Solemn Strike, Traptrix Rafflesia, Solemn Judgment, Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess, Forbidden Lance, Preparation of Rites, and Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess.
You know, it's been how long? I want to say like 18 months since we started doing this show,
Yes.
and we still haven't. I say we. I still haven't stopped streaming back soon. But every day I inch closer.
Yes.
every day.
One day.
Oh, I don't want that to be the case.
I mean, that's every time I open Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I sit here looking at the names like, did someone just flip through 3 pages of the dictionary and just go that one, and that one?
Eyes closed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Star Wars Masterworks up next, and then the floor is open. We do have a few breaks with spots left. Blizzard Legacy, I keep seeing metal jumbo, leaf metal football jumbo. That's not one of ours. We have She-Hulk, Topps Chrome Black Star Wars, and Leaf Pop Century. All the spots left. I'll pop the link in chat one more time, and then let me boot up Masterworks. I keep saying Masterworks. It's singular. There's no plural.
Masterwork. Is only one Masterwork.
Masterwork. And it's from a fresh new case. So
Yeah.
wonderful. This is character based, so we all know what we got, and then we will randomize the list of characters for Luke Skywalker. Any vacuum monsters from Yu-Gi-Oh? I assume.
I don't remember seeing a vacuum monster because I feel like vacuum monster is one of the ones that stays in my head. There was the super something mega hamster though.
Oh yes.
That might be. I thought Rescue Puppy was my favorite. No, Rescue Cat was my favorite. I think it might be super something mega hamster. That one.
There was a. It wasn't Vacuum Monster. It was Vacuum something else. But it was it's a Pokémon card that during a local tournament, someone ate their opponent's vacuum card so that they would have an invalid deck.
Ate it.
Yeah, so you have to go to deck checks, and if you submit a list of cards that is different to what you actually have, you could get DQ'd. And so someone ate their opponent's card, so that they would
That's so
so they would have
unhinged.
one less card. Oh, it's the best.
That's so unhinged.
Yeah. Oh, all right.
Imagine being that scared of someone that you eat their card.
Let's go and randomize this list of characters. All right, we got 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and Hera will receive Luke Skywalker. Wonderful.
Nice.
Go.
I forgot we had the boxes inside boxes. Inside boxes.
That entire box looks awesome with the Ahsoka on the back.
Yes. Alrighty. Oh. We have Mon Mothma, Valen Hess. Oh, an autograph from Dr. Pressing, which is Omid Adbati. Hell yeah. We have Bosk and Keel. Jarek Yeager. Ooh, IG11, which is 15 of 25. We have an auto from Ober Singh, played by Mishon Boryaj. do Grand Moff Tarkin and Cad Bane, which is 6 of 10. Oh my god, so many numbered cards. Director Krennic. Second Sister. Ooh, Kylo Ren. What is that? Tools and Technology Medallion card featuring a Wayfinder. 26 of 50. That is very cool. I think it's metal as well. That's sick. We have, is that an Obi-Wan Kenobi quote card? It is. And Kadel Kokonis. It is so sick. It's such a heavy card as well. Hello, Ivan. I hope you're doing well too. And then our last pack, we have Qui-Gon Jinn, Quinlan Voss. Ooh, we have a sourced fabric relic. Soured fabric relic. Who am I talking about? From Rey, 43 of 99. We have Boba Fett and Hunter, which is 66 of 99.
Wonderful. Ivan, great to see you. Now, I'll say the spiel first and then I'll check. But the floor is open for any personals at this point. We do still have a few breaks with a few spots left in them. But if anyone wants anything gaming or entertainment related, please let us know. You can mark an order as pickup, and then we can open it with free postage. So get involved. Very busy day, but I thought I'd drop in, and off the chance that Gigi would be here to receive a great joke, I'm very excited now.
Wait, is that receive? Oh, I thought that was
Yes.
that you were expecting a joke from
I
Gigi.
would have panicked. I do not have one in the chamber today. Why are there Pop-Tarts but no Mum Tarts? Why would that be the case? God, now I'm nervous.
I feel like there's going to be something about...
'Cause
This is the patriarchy!
patriarchy. That's good.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
I thought it was going to be something because Mum left when I was young.
Oh my god. Well done. Well done.
That's very funny.
It's definitely podium. I still think Steer Clear is my favorite, but that is up there for sure. Wonderful. Alright, a little refresh. Steer Clear will remain undefeated.
I still like my cereal joke, but it's fine.
You said something else before that. Playing football. If Marvel characters were playing football.
Oh, that was well after the cereal joke.
I thought it was before this. Oh god, it's all melding together.
I mean, maybe it was. I don't know.
I'm right here in the present day, and I'm still not sure when things are happening. It's all lost.
It's okay. I'm just gonna leave my dreams of stand-up comedy in the
door.
past.
Oh my god, yes. There was the I don't know if it was Vegeta. Oh yeah, Veggie Eater. That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
that was Bill's favorite joke. I do feel a little
I
bad
forgot
because
about
it's
that.
the only reason I recall the name. Because of the joke that it's from. I brought it up to him recently, like maybe like a week or two ago, and he's like, "Why'd you remind me? Why'd you let me know this?"
Because it's funny.
It's the best joke he's never said.
It was just the reaction. I think that's the thing though, is like when someone like completely overreacts over something like so small, it just fuels me so much more.
I've never seen a more genuine reaction to a to like betrayal.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm not gonna lie, I did forget the joke was about Vegeta though.
Yeah, I don't even remember the setup. It's just the punchline. It's purely Veggie Eater,
Yeah.
and it was during the Lord of the Rings stream. That entire day
Yes.
is memorized purely on the punchline of that joke. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the only things that I remember that were like bits from the past year were like the cube rule. I think honestly it was just the cube rule. I remember nothing else.
Well, we're halfway through the year, so we still have plenty of time for more shenanigans.
This is true. I need a new cube rule.
Oh, let's not go that far.
Yeah, I just something that I can confuse people with and talk about for many hours. Maybe we should just bring the cube rule back again.
Should we add more rules?
Add more rules. I think it's good how it is though. I think any more rules would be too many rules.
Can we do like a liquid rule? Like if something has milk in it, it has to be a slushy. But if it's something that's majority majority milk, it's a milkshake.
I was about to say majority milk is a slushy. I'm so confused.
Ice is a slushy. Majority.
Oh no, but then I'm
orange
gonna
is
have to call my frappe a
tea.
milkshake, and I can't do that.
What we call noodle salads or something. We can't stray too far further.
No, noodles are nachos.
Oh.
So I need to document Bailey's rules of eating. I don't understand them. I feel like people have tried to make me angry about them before. I feel like there was only one meal that made me angry though. I feel like the rest I was like, you know what? It's a bit bland, but you do you. Because it's just like, was it just like taking the flavor out of a lot of things? Like taking out all the extra stuff? What's happening? Nothing sensical. Nothing sensical. We've just been discussing like funny jokes from the past year, and the only bit that I remember is the cube rule. So I'm trying to come up with a new cube rule. Bailey's meals are good. I think you're the first person to ever say that, Josh. I feel like everyone else is very anti those meals. But I don't know. I was a very like picky eater as a kid. I hated anything that was not. I didn't hate everything that wasn't bland. But like I did put tomato sauce on like literally everything. Like all of it. Hello Jeff, how you doing? Every meal consists of sausages and bread. That's just a trip to Bunnings. I mean, I used to do that because they do these like vegetarian hot dogs that Veggie Delight does. So I used to just cook those up and have them in a slice of bread for lunch. And I was like, you know what? It's not meat, which means they had to use vegetables in this, which means health. I'm not going to say that it actually is healthy, but that was the excuse that I used to like eat it all myself. And obviously tomato sauce, because, tomato sauce. Yeah. Good times. But I do think, I don't know, I don't want to say that bread's underrated because obviously, everyone eats bread or most people eat bread, but I do think bread is wonderful. I do love bread, particularly garlic bread. Garlic bread is so solid. But only Woolies garlic bread. Coles garlic bread can go sit in the bin for all I care. It's so bad. The Coles home brand garlic bread is horrible. It's the only garlic bread that I've never been able to finish. Every other garlic bread, totally chill. Coles garlic bread, no.
I've clearly jumped back into the middle of a quite fierce topic.
Yes.
But first, Jeff, hi. Good to see you too. I've always thought that if somebody ever made bread air freshener scents, it'd be their first $1 million made.
Well, that's what I was saying about book. I think book air freshener scents.
Yeah.
I want new book, old book, well-read book.
Middle-aged book.
Yeah, they have different smells. Library book.
That's true. That's
lots
true.
of different smells there. And I feel it would be so good.
You give me garlic bread in a scent, in a pine tree.
Look, I want to say that I would love that, but also old garlic smells so bad.
It'd be short-lived.
It's nice when it's warm and buttery, but when it's room temperature, it's not good.
When it turns into cold garlic bread.
Yeah.
I want it in a little spray bottle. Just garlic.
Just scent the kitchen so it smells like you're cooking. Nuggies. I want the vegan dinosaur nuggies to come back. Because I used to buy those all the time and I've not been able to find them in a supermarket for so long. And they were so good. They were delicious. They were by, I think it was Corn made them? I don't remember. But they were called Rawsums and they were so
that's
yummy.
Cool.
Chicken and cheese kebab. Is that a kebab with only chicken and cheese and nothing else? Or is it that those were the main ingredients and there was also other stuff in it?
I didn't give it too much thought, but that is very funny.
Yeah. Well, anyone else, I would not give it too much thought, but everyone's just been shitting on Bailey's food takes.
But Captain McChusted has a... Oh, wait, so if it's a kebab with just those two things, is it like a skewer kebab or a wrap kebab? Didn't you have sausage?
Sausage and pastry, that's a sausage roll.
I do love that there's a distinction where it's for everyone else it's a sausage roll, but for Bailey it's a sausage.
Sausage and pastry.
It's a sausage with extra.
I mean, to be fair, that is essentially what a sausage roll is.
In more words.
Yeah.
The extended cut.
The only thing that I guess a sausage roll usually doesn't have is it doesn't usually have the intestine outside.
Yes, that's true. It's like when people when non-Australians consider meat pies for the first time. It's it's just a pie with meat in it. Yes, exactly right. It's just a pie.
Yeah.
It's a pie with meat.
But that's the thing, even in Australia, if someone says a meat pie, I'm yes, a meat pie. If someone says a pie, my brain goes to so many different pies. There isn't just one option. I'm oh yes, apple pie, meat pie, mince pie, lemon meringue pie. Be more specific.
I boil my chicken in vegetable oil.
Boil.
Afternoon, Peter.
Oh my god.
The mini hot dogs are healthier for you. That's why you can eat more of them.
Yeah, because they're small. This is oh god, that's eating ice cream with a small spoon. And I saw someone explain it the other day because I just have always liked eating ice cream with a small spoon. I'll scoop it with a big spoon and I'll eat it with a small spoon.
Okay.
Because it lasts longer. But someone explained that if you have a small spoon, each time you put ice cream into your mouth, it's a dose of serotonin. So if you use a small spoon, you get many doses of serotonin, but if you use one big spoon, you get less. So little spoon means more serotonin.
I always thought it was because the more you chew, the more you think you're full, and that's why I like fast food. You don't chew a lot.
Oh, I mean, I think that's just like the faster you eat, the less full you'll get because it takes some time for your brain to register.
Yeah.
So that's why they say if you're like trying to eat less, to just like eat slower because your brain will register when you're actually full as opposed to you just eating heaps and then realizing you're full later.
If you use a bigger spoon, you're having less spoonfuls, and therefore you're eating healthier. That's true.
Yeah,
That's very true.
but little spoon means you eat the same amount and that lasts so much longer.
Hate egg? This is when...
Look, I kind of feel that.
This is the same as when Mojo Tim hated socks or whatever the hell. That's the same level of... I can't.
Look, I feel the not liking egg. I like egg on occasion, but not frequently.
I'm a frequent egger.
I'm only a frequent egg person if it's like cake.
Andrew, good to see you. Oh God. I don't like adverse reactions to egg.
Well, I like egg on like an avo toast or something like that, but I don't like egg on its own. It should not be on its own.
That's fair. I respect that. All right, let's change the subject a little bit. Let's go back to these breaks. We do have 4 left. We have 4 breaks, 7 spots left in Blizzard Legacy. We have She-Hulk with 15 spots left, 102 in Star Wars Topps Chrome Black, and 140 now in Leaf Pop Century. Last 2 breaks are random subject, so super cheap to get into. I'll drop the link in chat now for all the breaks. We do also have plenty of time for some personals. If you want anything gaming related and you want it opened with free postage, let us know what it is, mark your order as pickup, and we'll get it done.
Mm. And a reminder that Blizzard Legacy can contain diamonds.
Literal diamond.
It's still so crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Do you reckon the DC cards are going to get diamonds?
God, I hope so.
That'd be so funny.
I don't know if you'd know anything about this, but I saw recently that Overwatch re-released a Mercy skin.
Yeah, they released it today. It's a big controversy because Pink Mercy was released for like a limited time years ago to raise money for breast cancer research. And so everyone bought it and it was so exclusive and they stopped it and you haven't been able to get it since. And so if you have a Pink Mercy skin, you're like an OG person, whatever. And so there's a huge debate, and there's been a huge debate for years as to whether Blizzard should bring back Pink Mercy, because it's the sort of two-sided thing of, like, should we respect the OG players who bought it, or if we re-release it, everyone's going to buy it and we're going to raise a ton more money for cancer research. So, like, it's that sort of, like, two-sided thing. And they re-released it today, but they've re-released a regular Pink Mercy and they've also re-released a Rose Gold Mercy, which is like the same skin but like a slightly different chroma. And all the proceeds, again, are going to breast cancer research. So I think it's a win-win, frankly.
I do think it's an obvious win to re-release it and raise more money, yes.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I'm like, if they re-released it just for like corporate profits, I'd be like, well, that's stupid. But re-releasing it and raising money for charity and like breast cancer research is wonderful. So,
we have an oh, I should copy this link instead. Interesting. Let me take a look. Oh, that does make sense.
That does make sense.
I don't like. I think it's funny the idea of like not being able to see something that's happening, but only know what's going on by people's reactions. just hearing me go like, let's see what it is. Is clearly not a good thing.
Good times. Hello, Ned. How are you doing? I was just reading your messages on Slack. It's Pride Month, all right.
Oh, I've not seen these. Hold on.
No?
Let's watch these live.
There are like 2.
I'm assuming in random.
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
It's Pride Month.
I mean, yeah, amen.
That's also, can we just note that the DC Upper Deck collab being announced during Pride Month means we better get the DC Pride cards. If we don't get Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy cards, I will be very upset. Very upset indeed. I
do
felt
like
that
that.
was a hidden gibbon for a second.
Huh?
No, one of the cards that was on the screen was
Oh.
like green and brown.
Oh yes. Your one is still here.
Yes,
Still in the-
but it doesn't have the card in it anymore, I don't think.
Oh, that's so lame. I'm sorry, because it was such a cool. I remember this vividly because months had gone by, and we had.
I just remember it was like everyone had enough. They were like, "Where is it?"
Well,
And then I just got a message being like, "Hey, so like, did you happen to hide it in the studio?"
from my memory, like 6 people they stopped what they were doing to go look for this thing.
Yeah.
Right. It was just like a hive, like a party.
Yeah.
And then I think like 3 different people messaged you asking where it was.
Yeah, but it wasn't "Where is the gibbon?" It was like, "Hey, you know that gibbon."
Trying to like slide out of you. And then when I forgot who found it, but when they found it, it was like collectively like, this is the greatest prank ever. Like I was like, whoa, okay. Jeez. And yeah, there it is. And then they took the card out of it to reuse it.
Yeah.
To hide it again.
Trust. No, that was because I know it took me a while to re-hide it because I was like, I need to do more than just put it somewhere. It's like, it's gone too far now. So it took me a moment. I had to find like a given 3D model online. And then I had to I wanted to model it into different positions. But I know nothing about 3D modeling, so it was just me randomly trying to stretch the arms in directions that they weren't meant to go. And then when I put it all together, because on Blender, if you set it in different, I just did it in different points in the animation progression, just so I could have different things that I could then export. But you could press play and it looked like the gibbon was doing the weirdest dance you've ever seen. It was very funny. I was quite entertained. But yes, it's a good time. I'm good. I'm so glad to hear it. I've been looking at all your crochet stuff and it's so cute. I love it so much. The little hats are giving me life. They're reminding me of, oh God, are they gumnut fairies? I feel like they're gumnut fairies. Or they're gumnut fairies from some other fairy thing. I don't remember. I just remember looking at it when I was a kid and they were very cute. Very cute. Ooh. Oh my God. Hell yeah. I've gotten a hold of a very cool embroidery machine. And I have someone at home at the moment trying to figure out how it works. And I'm very excited to see. Currently, there is a small loaf being embroidered that I drew up last night. And I'm very excited to see more. I'm very excited to embroider all the stupid things. And by stupid things, I do mean probably a sexy magic carp at some point. Because what else would I mean? Who are we kidding? I drew a little small loaf with a little booty. So I'll hopefully also embroider that. But yes, we will see. It's so cute. Good times. But yeah, Pink Mercy. Now I want to go buy the Pink Mercy skin. Or cosplay the Pink Mercy skin. But I was looking this morning and I was like, I don't know that I could decide between whether I would want to cosplay Pink Mercy or Rose Gold Mercy. Because they're so similar, but so different. My only gripe about the DC cards is they're not releasing until December. Everywhere said, we're getting them in winter. And I was like, oh my god, it's winter now. It's not our winter.
What's the typical turnaround time between an announcement and a release? Because I feel like that's on par, like 6 months. But
I don't know. I feel like it depends on the set.
I would also hate if it got delayed at any point, because December's very close to the cliff of New Year.
Yes.
Ooh, Wakanda Forever cards. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I know that like there's Marvel Flair Wolverine, which got delayed a couple times. It's now next month.
Yeah.
And like I'm pretty sure Infinity Trilogy got moved a few times as well. Like a lot of sets too. But yeah.
I hope DC does not. I refuse. I will stop them from doing it. I mean, I physically can't stop them from doing it, but I'll pretend that I'll stop them from doing it.
That Harley Quinn looks cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I think that's a Jenny Freeson art. It's very cool. And we've got Gotham City Sirens comics coming out this year as well, so I'm hoping that some of those make it in to the set as well. But see, they've released the front of the Batman card, but everyone is posting about the Harley Quinn card.
Good.
Because obviously that's the superior one.
There are blasters for all this stuff? Am I crazy?
Well, I don't think they've announced the set list or anything yet. They've only just announced that it's being made.
Oh, okay. I just want to see some more cards.
Yeah, because that only got announced today. So we have like 4 cards that have been shown. And we've been told it's going to be like an annual style set. And that's about the extent.
DC anime when?
Ooh, please.
Is there a Jeff the Landshark DC equivalent? Or at least close enough?
I mean, probably. I mean, I feel like there's a lot, but I couldn't tell you immediately what they are right now.
I know there's a literal, humanoid shark. But I'm
Yeah,
talking
there's
about,
King Shark.
I'm talking about, cute.
Yeah, like a cute sidekick.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say, Harley Quinn's hyenas are potentially... Yeah, because they're in the card that got released of Harley Quinn, they're in the bottom of the card. She's, walking them.
Oh, cool.
I wouldn't say that they're, as cool and funky as Jeff the Landshark. Hang on. Animal Sidekicks DC. $15 most powerful? No, I don't want the most powerful.
I want the doofiest.
Yeah, I want the silly ones. Crypto the Super Dog. Oh no, these are just all the ones from...
It's like the DC superhero, Super Pets.
Yeah. Space Dolphins.
Spolphins?
Bud and Lou are Harley Quinn's things. Hyenas. There's too many animals that are something the super insert animal here. Apparently there's someone called Gleek. Wait, that's not DC. This is just like everything and everything.
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Gleek.
Sorry, I came with this. It was just all weird.
Oh, Quora. Let's go. None of these are helpful. Yeah, everyone's talking about Crypto the super dog.
Gleek is DC. Recording. Oh, goodness me.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him an animal sidekick though.
That is true.
Yes, Ace the Bat Hound. Half of these are actually people. Oh, because I guess it's sidekicks. They've put in people sidekicks. Elmo the dog. Jaro? Why does Jaro look like a little blue starfish?
Detective Chimp.
Killer Croc. Sounds like such a friendly animal.
Monsieur Malard. Bat cow. Okay, all right. That's.
Oh, there is Frank. Frank is Poison Ivy's plant.
That'd be good.
I would love a Frank card. Although I think he's only in the series. I'm not sure he's in the comics. But yeah, I feel like Bud and Lou would be solid contenders. Either that or, I don't know if it's canon in like the series, sorry, like in the comics, but in the Harley Quinn series, King Shark has children, and they're just the most chaotic sharks you've ever seen in your life. They're horrible, and I love them.
I was huge into Beppo for a second.
Beppo.
Huge Beppo fan for like a few moments, and now there's Talkie Tawny, who may have taken the podium spot. Is a humanoid, well-mannered tiger who wishes to be part of human society.
Uh-huh.
This is when he was Captain Marvel, not Shazam.
Yeah, before
That's
Shazam.
crazy. 48. Wow.
Interesting.
I like how they say publisher, like Foresight Comics, 48 to 53. DC Comics, 1972 to present. Yeah,
To
okay,
present.
Present, huh?
This number has called me for the second time in 2 days, but I still think it is a scam.
A bold tactic from the scammers.
Yes, a bold tactic.
Maybe if we call them on the same phone.
They're gonna call this, I don't know, I think someone, I don't know if they actually are a real person or not, but it's someone who must have either used to had my number. Actually, no, I think they've just accidentally put my number in for all of their stuff. Because I've had my number for like a number of years now. It's only been like the past few years that I've started getting calls for this person. And I'll call and I'll be like, hey, are you this name? And I'll be like, no, remove me from the list. I am not this person. Stop calling me. Everyone is calling me asking for this person and I am not them, I swear. I swear.
I promise.
I will, yeah, I want to fight them. Whoever it is that's used my number. I'm watching you.
I've absolutely ignored real human people because I'm like, these are all scams. If I don't know who you are, it's a scam call.
Oh, if I open it up and it's quiet for a moment and then does the click and like connects to someone, I'm like, nope, scam call.
Yeah.
Don't care, no solar. I'm a tenant, I don't own a house.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't realize that, like, you know when those door knockers come around, and I feel like they don't come around very often anymore, but they're like, yeah, we're doing things in the area, or we're selling solar and you should get it installed. I didn't realize that you could just say, oh, I'm a tenant, I don't own the house, and they'll go away. I had no idea. I thought I actually had to defend myself. But like 9 times out of 10, if you go, oh, I'm renting, I can't do anything, they're like, oh, okay, have a good day, bye.
Yeah, that's a skill I've very quickly forgotten since I live in an apartment complex, and I just
Yes.
it's such a that and not having to mow the lawn anymore. I'm just like I'd totally forgotten what it's like.
Yes. Well, I'm very glad I haven't had to mow the lawn in a very long time. I have like a little terrace, but it's not got any grass on it, so
Yeah.
that is
I'm
nice.
gonna start putting fake lawn on my balcony, just to feel something.
Just to feel something emotionally, we
Yeah.
go for fake grass.
So I can mow it.
Somehow I feel like that is the same effect as cutting the hair of a wig. It's not changing.
But you have to do that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta mow.
I mean, you do, but it's not like if you screw up a haircut, your hair will grow and you can have another go. If you screw up a wig cut, you're screwed. Like, there's no going back from there.
Yes, that's very true.
And that is why I hate styling wigs.
There's a channel that styles wigs off of like anime characters, and it's insane.
Yeah,
'Cause
no, like
they're-
professional wig
yeah.
stylists are crazy.
Incredible. Anything to do with the wig, because it takes like hours,
Mm-hmm.
hours and hours. Oh, couldn't do it.
I try, but I'm lazy, so I usually go for like the most time effective option rather than the most actually effective option.
I'm gonna make the Yami Yugi. That's it.
I feel like I do want to see more Blizzard cards too, but when I say I want to see more Blizzard cards, I do exclusively mean more Overwatch cards, because the fact that Junker Queen was not as added to the Blizzard Legacy collection makes me so sad. It's so, like, I don't know, it's so unfortunate. It could have been so great, but it's not, and that sucks. Because like if it's 2023, she came out in 2022. They absolutely could have done it, but they made a choice not to. And that is rude. And they have so many cool characters now. I feel like if they were to do it again, they could put in like Space Ranger, who has a super, she's not even been properly announced yet. It's literally just a code name. But she has such a cult following online regardless, and it's crazy. Not at all what I expected. Ooh.
All right, so little addition. There we go. We have a few Pokemon boosters on the desk. I've already forgotten what Dale just given me. A Day Evolved, Paradox Rift, and something else. And 5 cherry bucks a pack. There's a link now. We only have those 3 boosters. So 5 cherry bucks for a pack. Just pick whichever one you would like. Or you can say surprise me, we'll just give one.
Yeah, Paldea Evolved, Paradox Rift, and the other one,
What's the
which
other
is
one?
Twilight Masquerade.
There we go, wonderful.
Yeah.
Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and I don't know, another good Majora's Mask.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, that, 2 of those are for Twilight Masquerade now.
Oh, you're odd. That's very true. Ocarina
Yeah.
of Time. Gotcha.
There you go, that works.
I'm a Zelda fan, what can I say?
It's been so long since I played a Zelda
I'm
game.
not a Zelda fan. I do. I'm a fan of the. I'm not like a huge. I've only played. I just started 4 different sentences. I've only played the last 2, really. And then
See,
Minish
the
Cap.
last two I have not played. I played one on my DS that I remember exactly what it looks like when you're like running around the little island, but I could not tell you what it's called.
Phantom Hourglass, because I played the same one.
Maybe, I don't know. It was like a kind of like semi-top down.
Yeah.
Kind of looked like Animal Crossing vibes.
Yeah.
Running around the island. Yeah.
Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass from the DS.
Yeah, okay, cool. And then I also played Twilight Princess on Wii. But I did not, I don't know, I think at that age I did not understand gaming.
I've never played Wind Waker, but it's my favorite Zelda game, only because it looks incredible.
Yeah.
It's such a cool concept.
Well, I still really want to play Breath of the Wild, but I just feel so late to it. That I'm like, I want to, but like, now we have another new one, and I'm just stressed. It's like playing the Witcher games. I was like, no, they're based off a book, so I'm going to read the book series first, and then I'm going to play the games in order. And then it was like, okay, maybe I'll skip the first and second one, but I'll read the books, and then I'll play Witcher 3. And then I started reading the books, and I was like, I really want to get into them, but I just need to be in a very specific mood for a certain type of book to be able to read properly. And I've just not been able to get into the Witcher series yet, which is sad. And so now everyone's like, no, just play Witcher 3. And I'm like, no, but if I'm not reading the books, then I do have to start from 1. But I know if I do that, like, chances are if I start Witcher 3 itself, I'm probably not going to finish it, because I have a history with not finishing games. Unless I can finish them in like a single sitting or like 2 sittings. And then I might finish it. But otherwise, I chronically cannot finish games. And it's a struggle. All 3? Oh my god.
Oops. So what is... so it's 108 times 5? Is that... I think that's right. No. Oh my god. 36 times 3. There we go. Wonderful. 108 times 5. 540. Okay. There it is. 540 cherry bucks. The link is in chat. If not, I'll grab it a second time. There it is.
Nice. There better be some good ones in there now. Is Paldea evolved? Is that the one with Iona?
Let's look it up. I think it's Pokelector. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Hell yeah. Oh, and the... Okay, yep.
Which one is the cooler one?
Iona.
Like which Iono, or it just does it not matter?
Well, that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that's the bigger number better person? Okay.
Yeah. Well, she's got food. The other one is just Iono. That one, Iono has been to the Pokemon Cafe.
Okay.
And also, I want to eat all of the sweets.
I genuinely think that food iterations of Pokemon look better than the Pokemon themselves, because that Pikachu looks wonderful.
And look at the little Eevee, like,
Right.
and the Sylveon cake thing. Yum.
Oh, I didn't realize. There you go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love them. One day I'll cosplay Iona. One day.
Oh, 3 packs. Okay. When someone says booster, I think, oh, sweet, the whole thing. Wonderful.
Hell yeah. Do you want
Okay.
one of each or variety? Wait, no, that is variety. Do you want one of each or all of one? I can say words. I swear.
Did you? Sorry.
One of each? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. There you go.
Thank you.
No, you're totally fine. All good. Bang.
It'd be so funny if we hit Iono in like the first pack. Alright, we have Volbeat, Luxier, Goldeen, Dreepy, Festival Grounds, Glimmerer, Polyrath, Secret Box, Timber, and Infernape. Paragon, Oricorio, Toadstool, Vanillite, Dondozo, Tulip, Veluza, Bouncefeet, Penpaw, and Latios. Combee, Glimmet, Frigibax, Tanomouse, Fletchinder, Vigoroth, Oranger, Rockruff, Pincurchin, and Hariyama.
All right, 35 of each. All there.
That's okay. I just realized how funny it would be if I ever brought my actual Magikarp head in, because it's like little Magikarp, big Magikarp, and then Magikarp evolves into something really strange. But also, I would never bring it on the train. It's ridiculous.
Do you have a like mannequin head to put it on, or do you just put it on a shelf?
No, it sits on a shelf.
Okay.
It sits on a shelf and it stares down the hallway into my bedroom. So if I'm like in bed, I can't see it, but if I'm laying on my bed the wrong way and I look down the hallway, it's watching. With its large eye on the side of its head, just like into my soul.
How does that look? There we go. Oh, fine.
Hmm?
Got it. There we go. Yay, there it is. $5 packs always feel like a steal.
Yes.
Is it still the case?
Yes.
I remember the last time I looked at the price of a pack, I think it was when Celebrations came out and they were like $9 a pack. And I was like, that's crazy.
You know when they only had like 5 cards in a pack?
Yes. But they were
It's
all
like when you pay for like the Japanese import price and it's like upwards of $10 for a pack, but they have like 5 cards in them and there's no guarantee you're gonna get anything good.
I think at least with Celebrations, they were all at least hollow, right? They were all reflective. There was no, like,
I mean, they were
base.
all cool. I feel like every pack of Celebrations I opened was at least exciting.
I opened up a whole ETB on stream. I got nothing. It was the worst experience.
I feel like, I don't remember whether I got anything good out of Celebrations, but I do remember opening, oh God, what was it? The Eevee one. They had the Eevee ETB, Fates.
Shining Fates.
Shining Fates. And I pulled the Dragonite, I think, out of that one. And I was just like, oh, it's not Eevee, I don't care. And then I realized it was actually a really good card, and I was like, cool. many years later, I was like, good times. I think, yeah, there was a period of time, I think when I first started getting into Pokemon cards, that it didn't matter what set I bought, I just kept pulling Dragonite cards. And I could not have cared less about Dragonite at the time. I was like, all I want is like Evolutions, like Pikachu. But yeah. Now I realize Dragonite is actually good. Like Charizard. Good times. I feel like I have a Charizard card somewhere at home, but I don't know that it's a really good one. I feel like it's like a mediocre one.
I feel like there's no such thing as a mediocre Charizard. They gotta all be worth something, right?
Yeah, but when they all look the same.
Well, yeah.
It matters like a little bit less. Just a little bit. I think that was like, I think for me, it would have hit a lot harder. Whatever we had after Obsidian Flames would have hit a lot harder if they had looked different. But they did not. They all looked the same.
I forget that there were two different types of... Well, there were dark type Charizards, right?
Yeah.
I believe so, yes. I still got confused, the regular Charizard and then the Secret Art Rare Charizard. I thought they were the same card.
Yes. And then the golden one as well.
Oh no.
They're all the same. Except for the 151. I feel like they did really well with the 151 art. That was different and funky and cool. The rest of them were very similar. Has Yu-Gi-Oh ever done a cereal collab?
Bring that back, huh?
Well, I just feel like they're the kind of brand that would do a cereal collab. Am I wrong? Cereal. You know how like some cereal brands you get like free stuff, like a toy in your cereal?
Not really yum.
That looks horrible.
What is this? Blue Eyes White Dragon.
That's just it. Blue Eyes White Dragon, Berry Blast.
Oh Lord.
It's very real. It's
surreal.
it's surreal.
Huh.
All right.
No,
Thank you,
no,
everybody.
no.
That's my time. Ooh, Pop Century full. Excellent. Thank goodness for saving us from that.
The cereal joke was that bad.
Ooh. All right. Oh. Let's set this up.
There you go.
All right, how this will work. I forget how many cool celebrities are in this.
Yeah, I was just like looking at the front and seeing that you could get one with both Tom Hiddleston and Benedict Cumberbatch and Chris Hemsworth and Paul Bettany on it.
Right?
But like also like a Tom Hiddleston auto by itself would be really cool.
They call it the British Five.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. All right, we're going to randomize a list of celebrities 5 times, and then if your, and we're going to number them all. If your spot matches the number of a card that we pull, then you get it. All right, let's go over here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bam Margera on the top. Jessica Alba on the bottom.
Yes.
Nice.
Who have we got? We are starting with an auto of Stanley Livingston. And also, can we just appreciate how many swirls are in that autograph? That is insane.
Oh my
It looks like a sketch card, which is 1 of 6. And then we have Rich the Kid, I can say, and that's a vinyl sign, which is 1 of 2. We have Brian Toshi with Takashi in his autograph, which is 3 of 3. And then we also have, I can say words. Oh, it's Chevy Chase again? Wait, what? Okay, nice. 1980. It's like a card, a ticket. That's so cool. Nice. Another Chevy Chase auto.
Who was that third person?
The third person was Rich the Kid.
Oh, wait, was it only 3 cards?
Oh wait, no, I'm lying.
Okay.
The third person was Brian Tucci. I was reading them backwards.
Oh, Brian. There's someone called-
Christopher Eccleston.
I believe Ivan got all 4 cards.
Nice.
Yes, excellent. Very well done.
Thank you. There you go. It does pay off to fill out a break, apparently.
How much is a spot? Yeah, for $2.10 a spot. That's good odds. I do like the idea that you fill out the majority of a Pop Century break and you get all the cards, but one of them is a Chevy Chase card every time.
You can't escape it.
I mean, someone's gonna love him.
I mean, he's been shunned from society for a while now, though.
Yeah, but he also made National Lampoons and.
Yeah, I mean, he was in Community. That's all I know him from. But I know him from Community, on being on Community and being a problematic character, intentionally, but then also being problematic behind the scenes. To the point where they had to kick him off the show, and they had the whole thing with his character's death, and it was so crazy. You're asking what he was doing in the 80s? I wasn't alive then, I don't know.
He was a sleaze in the 20-teens. I don't know about.
Yeah. Probably the whole time.
I'm sure that he's not stopped his sleazeness.
No, I remember he was doing lots of problematic stuff on the set of Community. But his character was kind of important for a bit, so they had to keep him around until, I think, they got rid of him in season 5? Season 6? Season 5, I think.
I thought it was 4. No, I think, because half the cast left in 5. And they had to...
Yeah, and then, oh no, it wasn't half, it wasn't everyone. Most of them still stuck around in 5, and then 6, they got Frankie and stuff in. Frankie and, oh god, the other teacher guy. Don't remember his name. Was it Hickey?
Oh.
I think it was Hickey.
My controversial Community opinion is that I think the first season's the best. And everything else, outside of the first season, the remaining seasons have good episodes, but overall...
See, I'm season 2 and 3, are my faves. I love 2, 3, and 4. They're peak Community for me. I forgot Brie Larson is in it. Every time I rewatch and Brie Larson pops up, I get jump scared.
When I saw it for the first time, I was like, who do they put in this? Everyone.
Yeah, Hilary Duff, Jack Black.
Walton Goggins, everyone's favorite.
They just show up as random characters and you're like, holy crap, what? Was Go Show. We're getting a movie, y'all. It's still around. They're currently making a movie.
Jason
Very
Alexander
exciting.
was in Community.
Owen Wilson? I missed that episode.
I must not have seen that.
I say I missed that episode. I've watched the entirety of every season over 10 times, so I can't have missed it. I've just forgotten about it.
I've seen The Office maybe 2 or 3 times full. I believe at least 2 times full.
Yeah.
That's the only show I've done that with. I've not
I've done it with a few shows. But I'd say Community is probably one of the ones I've watched the most. I'd say like Community, Doctor Who, Bee and Puppy Cat I've watched a lot of times. But yeah, no, Community is just one of those shows. It's like a safety show for me. It's like if I need to watch something and I don't want any surprises, and I just want to know what happens, but also have a good time, I'll rewatch Community again. And also I love the number of like random references that they do. Particular favorite was the elevator scene that they did that was replicating. Was it in Avengers or was it either Avengers or like Civil War? Where they were recreating the scene in the elevator, but with the Dean, and it was so stupid. I loved it. Very funny, like a scene by scene recreation that you can watch side by side. It's exactly the same, but just way more chaotic. Owen Wilson Community. Who did he... Oh, wait! No, I do remember him.
The Office, Friends, Hammer Your Mother, Weeds, which I haven't seen Weeds. I should. Ted Lasso, more than any show, Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot's incredible.
I've watched like a few episodes of Ted Lasso years ago. But I've been meaning to get back into it because I've heard nothing but good things. And I've heard it's such a like good, like feel-good show.
Oh, I do know what this is. I've not seen this either.
I think it's an Apple TV one.
Ah, that would explain it. Yep.
But it's, meant to be a good, like, high spirits,
Hell yeah.
lifty-uppy show. And I can't say I've ever watched Mr. Robot either. But again, I've heard really good things.
I would recommend Lucky Hank. Good show. Very good show. It's so wholesome.
I'm ready to go back and watch The Boys tonight.
Is it today?
It dropped last night, but it was the same night as Bridgerton, so I prioritized Bridgerton because it was the second half of the same season. And then I have to stream tonight, so I'm gonna like go home, get ready while watching The Boys, and then probably prolong, like, I don't know, finish stream ASAP so I can keep watching it.
I've seen all these advertisements and trailers for The Boys, but I've not seen a release date. So
I've been waiting so hard since the end of Gen V.
Yeah.
Because the end of Gen V was like, oh my god.
It was very good.
And then supposedly we're getting one of the characters showing up in The Boys. Is this season 4 or season 5? Because I saw an announcement that they're finishing with 5.
Like they're finishing the show with a 5th season.
Yeah.
I believe that would be the next one. I believe this is 4. Time to look it up.
I kind of feel like we've had a 4. Okay, no, 4 is the current one, I guess.
I believe this is the current one, yeah.
Okay, so season 5 will be the last season of The Boys, but they've got like spin-off shows planned, so.
I really feel like they should have ended it last season. That's my problem with like just shows in general, where they keep it going for a little bit longer than they need to. I'll watch it, but.
Well, I think something like The Boys, there's so much potential in the world though. Like I really enjoyed Gen V when I watched that. I feel like they did a really great job at that as a spin-off.
Absolutely.
So I would like to see more stuff like that. I'm not sure sort of how they would do that, but I'm sure they could. The comic's been going on for a while, I think.
I think so. Same with Invincible, where there's a huge comic.
Yeah.
Which goes into some crazy.
And they left us on such a cliffhanger at the end of last season. I'm so annoyed.
Twice. They did it twice.
They did twice.
They did it twice.
It's so rude. And the bloody marketing team told us the whole season was out when it was not.
Yeah.
It was so rude.
Yeah.
So rude. I'm offended.
Oh, goodness. Real quick, we do have 40 minutes left in the show. 83 spots left in our Star Wars Topps Chrome Black random subject break. We still have 15 spots left in She-Hulk, and then 7 spots left in Blizzard Legacy. The last 3 breaks, and then as well we have 35 of each Paradox Rift, Per Day Evolved, and Twilight Masquerade packs for $5 each. So get a bunch.
Season 4 out now, yeah. But only, not the whole season 4 of The Boys. Only some of it. Do we have 2 episodes currently, or is it just 1? I hope we have 2. If we have 1, I'm going to be so sorry.
I can check my phone. I have the streaming platforms that I watch as apps on my phone. Not once have I watched any of them on my phone.
No.
Boys is. It looks like there are 3
Ooh, yes.
episodes.
That's exciting. Because I assume there'll only be like 8 in the season or something. Usually do 8 or 10.
According to the season 3, there were 8.
Yep,
So,
okay.
yes.
Probably 8 again. Damn.
I want to see Giancarlo's
Mm,
character do
yes.
some stuff.
Do some stuff. I'm anxious about the kid.
Oh, of course, yes.
He's making me scared.
Yes.
I just know he's going to screw everything up. And I just generally dislike children. At least, like, I don't know. I think when they're annoying in movies.
Just kicked in what you said. I just don't like children.
But just generally.
Oh, I mean...
I don't know. I like if they're well behaved or they're lovely, then that's fine. But like, I don't want to be around them 24/7 because that's when they're not fine all the time. And in movies, they have a tendency to screw things up. and we know what happened last season. He's becoming a little like anyway.
A little Homelandery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little Homelander. We know everything that's problematic with Homelander.
I feel like knowing the fact that The Boys is good makes me forget all the intricacies. I'm trying to think about, like, they did some whack stuff.
Yes. Well, I think that's the thing is it's always meant to be. I think a lot of it is very much like a critique on, like, actual...
Yes.
Like the real world.
Yes, yes.
But I was talking to someone ages ago about how it's really tricky with shows like The Boys because if you watch it and you know what it is and you know that it's a critique, that's fine. But there are people out there that will still idolize people like Homelander and they don't see it as a critique or like a satire. They take it at face value.
Yes.
And that is problematic. There's people out there like, oh yeah, you know, Homelander's such a great guy. I want to be like Homelander. And it's like, no, please no. Please never get superpowers.
Is the nuance lost on you? Yes.
Mm.
The very obvious nuance.
Yes. But no, I will be going home and watching at least 1 episode, and then struggle to get through stream, and then watch the rest of them before I sleep, which is sad. They're the butt of the same joke, basically. Ooh, wait, what? Noom? Ah, okay. I got very confused. You know when you open in Discord and someone's tagged you in something and you're like, is this specific to me or is this just an everyone tag? Because I feel like 9 times out of 10, it's an everyone tag. But it still scares me. Hell yeah. Trying to remember what else is coming out this year that's exciting. But currently I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm so overwhelmed because the same day we had Bridgerton and Boys. And now I don't even know what I want next. Oh, we're getting season finale of Doctor Who soon, which will be stressful. And I'm excited because it's been such a good season, but I'm also stressed because, of course I am. How can you not be when you have to wait week by week for new episodes? It is stressful. New show season. Okay, the top 2. Studying. Oh, another season of The Kardashians, amazing. That's a show that I totally, definitely watch. Yeah, none of these are exciting. But I think that's because they're all like American reality shows. Oh god, this one's in alphabetical order. That's even worse. Wait, there's a Dune show coming out?
Oh, I think I know about this.
Apparently coming out in spring for us? Supposedly.
I feel like it's a great film franchise so far. The first 2 films have been remarkable, but I don't know if it's worth being a TV show.
I feel like they've been great films, but I feel like they're too slow to be a TV show.
Yeah, they're only good because they're 45-hour marathons. Like,
Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
They would have to pick something in the world that was a lot more like fast moving, I feel. Oh, are we getting The Sandman this year?
Another season of Sandman?
I feel like we are.
I think it's my favorite Netflix show.
Because that's the Dead Boy Detective Agency is like in the same world as that, right?
Yes. I tried watching it. It wasn't for me.
I really enjoyed it.
Dead Boys.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll give it another go. It's just such a tone shift.
Yes, it is. I felt like at the start I was sort of like, I don't know what's going on. But I feel like after I settled into it, I was like, you know what? I do really like these characters.
Okay.
Oh, and we're getting a Mandalorian movie. Forgot about that.
Is this the Grogu one?
I mean, it better be.
Ah.
If it's not, I will not be watching it. I mean, I probably will, but
So it
I'll be
should be.
sad about it. Oh, we're getting a Penguin series?
I wonder, do we know who is cast as Penguin?
We might. I don't remember.
I loved the Gotham show's Penguin so much. I forgot what his name is. It's like a hyphenated. Oh, I'll just touch him up.
Okay, Sandman return date is TBD apparently.
Robin Lord Taylor is the best, and Corey Michael Smith, both wonderful.
Wait, I didn't realize that Shadow and Bone got cancelled. Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah.
I was sitting here waiting for another season.
Ooh, 68 spots left now in the Star Wars Touchscreen Black break. I'll pop the link to all the breaks in chat again. 68 spots, very close. How much a spot? It's $1.15 a spot. Wonderful.
Squid Game season 2 is this year. Final season of Umbrella Academy. The Witcher. Yeah.
I saw a set photo of Hemsworth as Geralt. I don't actually mind it too much.
I'm not going to be able to take him seriously. I'm just not.
Yes.
I just can't. Because Henry Cavill is amazing. And he did such a good job.
Absolutely.
And I feel like Liam Hemsworth does not have the... Yeah, I don't know, I can't. I think I'll watch it, but only because I love everyone else in the cast.
Yes.
I don't think I'll be able to stand Liam Hemsworth themselves.
Do they like reference the fact that they're swapped actors?
I don't think so.
Do they just play it off?
I think they're just gonna like run with it and not say anything.
I hope they do just run with it. I hope they don't just like give like a slight like, we're different now. Don't do that.
I feel like it would be funny if they were like, your hair looks a bit different. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't think I care.
Who's the bard?
Yaskia?
Yeah, they're gonna get him to say it. They're gonna.
Oh, they are. They're gonna get him to comment. It's not gonna be anything on the face though. It's gonna be like, you're dressing differently now.
You're a little shorter now, are you? Like, don't do it. Don't do that. You heard it here first.
They're gonna have to address it somehow though.
Goofy comic relief guy dresses actor swap.
Yes. Yaskia can do no wrong though.
No, and even the actor himself is again wonderful. But
yes.
God damn it, they really push him to the edge.
I really want it to become like not about The Witcher and all about Ciri and Yennefer. That is my dream for the season. I'm just like, can Geralt just follow everyone else?
48 spots left now in Top Screen Black Star Wars.
I watched season 2 of The Wheel of Time the other week.
I have not seen it. A friend of mine loves it, and I just have not watched it.
I think the series itself is known for being so ridiculously convoluted for no reason and like really hard to read. But the series itself is quite good. Okay. Like I feel like that's easy to watch.
Well, every time I see Wheel of Time, I just think I want a second season of Rings of Power.
Yeah.
I just want more.
I couldn't get through the first season.
I'm not a Lord of the Rings guy at all. I've seen the films, but I've not seen the Hobbit films.
Oh, see, I've seen all the Hobbit films.
I've not read the books.
But we're getting a Lord of the Rings anime.
Okay.
We got a teaser of that the other day, which I'm kind of keen for.
Okay.
I feel like that'll be cool. I hope they don't go too dark with it though, because I feel like if it's too dark, I'll find it hard to watch.
Because I loved Ring of Power as someone who's not a Lord of the Rings guy.
Yeah.
I also know that they've also made Gollum, the video game. And if you can make two such opposite ends of like quality,
I forgot about that.
I don't know how to feel about an anime, a Lord of the Rings anime.
I think the anime looks good so far. I just found Rings of Power too slow for me to get into.
You can't make something worse than Gollum, can you?
I feel like that's not what we should be comparing things to, though.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like there are other things.
Don't give him an option.
No. I did see someone, I don't know if it was like an actual announcement or someone just theorizing, but there's a potential that J.K. Rowling is going to get removed from owning Harry Potter as a franchise, which is very exciting, frankly. Essentially, I think the idea is that she's doing nothing but hurting the brand, obviously, because she's a horrible person.
Yes.
And so Warner Bros. Are supposedly sick of it because they thought there was going to be all this money coming in. They thought she was going to be writing all this stuff, and she's not even writing all the stuff that she was meant to be. So there's no point in keeping her around. And they'd be more successful without her, is kind of the current thinking. So yeah, I'm very intrigued to see what happens with that. Yeah.
Box Chrome Black Full. Excellent.
Ooh.
All right. Let's get this list. So as it works, same thing as last time. We're going to randomize the whole list of characters. They'll all be numbered. Your number, the number of your spot or spots, will link up with a character. If we pull that card, it is yours. Anyone who is not on the list, we will randomize between everyone. We'll do the list 5 more times. So let me grab the product.
Thank you.
All right, randomize the list 5 times. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Xian on the top, and Handmade Agura on the bottom. I'm not sure if I'm saying any of those names right, but
Yeah, look, that's
There we
me
go.
with every Digimon card ever. I forgot how fancy these boxes are. All right, who have we got on the back? Oh, that's upside down. We have Gruff Ditcher autograph from Heath McGowl. Hell yeah. And we have a 112 of 125 General Hux. Fantastic Fights, The Mandalorian versus Moff Gideon. And Dexter Jetster.
nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I do frequently forget that The Mandalorian is played by Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. 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 It's funny because like I know he's great and he's in a lot of things.
Mm.
And I know I've not seen Game of Thrones, but I know he's in that too.
Mm.
Of course he plays Joel. I only recently learnt that he was in The Equalizer. He was a villain in The Equalizer.
Yeah.
I don't know him as in anything else.
No.
It's just those 3 things.
Well, he's gonna be Mr. Fantastic, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but like up until that point, he is totally lost on me,
No.
and that's cool. Like I know he's revered, so fine. But
Yes.
like
Everyone is obsessed.
yeah,
I have multiple friends who have T-shirts with lots of pictures of Pedro Pascal, and I call him Daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of friends.
And at one point he broke his arm. That's all I got.
Oh, I don't
Yep,
remember that.
Yep.
Where is his IMDb?
It's kind of like, oh my god, I've forgotten his last name now. That's not good. Chris Evans. There we go. I almost said Hemsworth. Where, like, I'm sure he was in things before Captain America. He was in Fantastic Four. But it's not until afterwards that I, like, oh great, now he's in Knives Out. Now he's in Grey Man. I'm like, okay.
Oh, he was in The Bubble. I forgot about that. There was that weird Netflix show about people being in like isolation in COVID, but they were all actors. Karen Gillan was in it. That was the one reason I watched it.
Yes, very good.
Oh, he was the villain in Wonder Woman. The second Wonder Woman. Well, not the villain, but like a villain.
Yes, that's right. Oh, that's right. Because he's awesome and he looks real like goofy. 'Cause I
Yes.
think he's like a little bit heavier in that film. And then they replaced him with James Gunn's brother.
Yeah.
He's gonna be replacing him in the reboot.
Oh, and he was in Kingsman: The Golden Circle.
Oh yeah, he was the cowboy guy.
He was in a Sia music video.
All right, there you go. He's got some things under his belt. There we go.
The Mentalist, Game of Thrones. Oh, he was in Nikita. I forgot that I used to watch Nikita.
had to go back and rewatch the Star Wars break because someone rang the doorbell and I was staring at them to wait for them to leave. I do that all the time. If I like hear a noise too close to my door, I'm like, oh, what are you doing? The entire.
I'm like instant freeze mode. I'm like, I'm not home. Don't ask anything from me.
God.
Oh, he's been in multiple Law and Orders.
That is an actor's rite of passage.
He was in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, cool.
But he had a different last name. I think he's changed to Pascal in the 2000s.
Really?
Pre-2000, he was Pedro Balmaceda.
Huh. It's like the show Lie to Me, which I think is a wonderful show. It's got Chadwick Boseman and David Harbour in it at different times. They play they have like guest appearances, one episode each.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, this was in 2008. Like this is well before anything that they're known for now. At least as far as I'm aware.
Yes. Tell me which season of Buffy he was in. Why won't you tell me which episode? It just says one episode.
I'm hoping that means it was great because it's genuinely one of my favorite shows of all time.
Oh, season 4, episode 1. That's when she started to go to college. That was an interesting turn. I have to say, I think season 4 I enjoyed. Season 5 is when she gets a sister, and I hated it. The first time I tried to watch season 5, I was like, I can't. I hate this girl. I hate this sister that's just appeared out of nowhere. And I went back and like properly watched it recently, and I was like, okay, I understand now, but I still hate it.
Hell yeah, big fan. It's cool to see another Lie to Me fan in the wild. There are dozens of us. Did all the names fill in on the Chrome Black? Just had to scroll in just a couple short. Let's find out. I'm fairly certain it did. There may have been a slight oversell. We'll see.
What's happening in here?
Huh.
Potential things.
Interesting. Okay. Looks like there are less spots available in the break than there were characters.
Oh, good.
Was it Jar Jar Binks?
I don't know.
How many short are you?
Like 15? Yeah. I think that's 15, maybe 25. No.
Have you already done the break?
Yes, 15. 15 short. Now, I don't believe anyone that was... I don't think anyone that was in the last 15 was pulled, but...
If they did, we can just do a random next week.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for bringing that to our attention.
Get into Blizzard. That would be the last box we have of that. Then it's gone ski forever.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Last chance to get
you may be
actual
right.
diamonds.
And there are 6 spots left. So, not a lot of chances. We only have 2 breaks left for the day anyway. So, very good. And 15 minutes left in the show.
Oh, there's now football and soccer?
There was always
What's
soccer.
happening?
Yeah. Just the way it works.
I'm not gonna lie, when I heard about like the Upper Deck DC announcement this morning, I was like, please don't be some like obscure sports team in the US. Like, please be DC superheroes.
Okay. I think we will have to randomize then. Shall we do it now?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Yeah. Why not?
So just random the 160 games or whatever you have. Whoever's on top gets it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Heather, buy some Pokémon packs.
But then I'll have no money.
Yeah, but we'll have money.
That's a problem.
You need us to have money to pay you, so...
Yeah, but I need to have money in the first place.
Late stage
You want a
capitalism.
little loan in advance.
Real chicken and egg situation, yeah.
Heather's got $25 credit to come out of her pay.
Oh, I did not agree to that.
No, that's it. She just said agree to that. That's
No.
it.
I mean, there's recorded evidence.
Alright. Let's just double check. Yeah, okay. Where's Huxtable?
Huxtable.
Yeah. That's what Hux is short for, right?
It's a question.
Alright, let's do it again. We're gonna random. This is to confirm who gets General Hux in the Star Wars Top Screen Black Break. We're gonna randomize this list of participants 5 times. Then whoever on spot 1, whoever is on spot 1, we get the card. Let's do it. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And that is Ivan. Congratulations. There it is.
Ah, you know the other person who would probably go really hard in the DC cards?
Mm-hmm.
Superman. How has no one mentioned Superman?
I feel like that's... Oh, is this for real? Because I feel like he's very bland. I feel like Superman...
I mean, he is, but also like, I don't know. I'm just kind of like, he's like a staple, you know?
Sure.
And I feel like particularly if he looks like whatever version they use, I guess, if he looks like one of the actors that people really like.
Yes.
Like if they had like a Henry Cavill look on Superman.
I've not really thought about this until now, but I feel like the villains are way more, like, I guess...
The villains are cool.
Like vibrant, yeah. I just feel like they're way cooler and way more interesting to have as a card than any of the heroes. Maybe you could go like Green Lantern would be cool as a hero, but even then, like, I don't know. I still feel like, I think it's Sinestro. Is that the Yellow Lantern? I feel like he's cooler.
I could not tell you.
The Flash is lame as hell.
Yes.
Batman, lame.
Lame.
Just bland. I won't say lame. Bland.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Batman's just a rich guy.
Right? Like Martian Manhunter's cool.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman's sick.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of like most of the villains in DC. I feel like particularly they do really good at doing that sort of like half. Kite Man, please give me a Kite Man card.
Man.
I want a Kite Man card.
Is it Elastic Man?
I want the
Plastic
Dot
Man.
Man.
Plastic Man.
Or Condiment King. Can we get a Condiment King card?
I'm sorry, that sounds like a Burger King villain. Condiment King. Wow.
Yeah, he literally has like mustard and ketchup.
He's a Joker villain. How powerful is Condiment King? Gosh.
Okay, man. Also, I want all the King Shark cards. King Shark would go so hard.
Give me a Gorilla Grodd patch. Give me one of those.
Kite Man section of his kite.
I've not heard of this before.
You haven't heard of Kite Man? He literally just has a kite. He just has a kite. That's all he is.
Why did Kite Man become a villain? Huh?
That's so funny. I didn't even know he was a villain.
His son dies? This is it?
They don't explain that in the Harley Quinn series. He's just like... He's just like a really goofy guy. And he just has a kite. Like, yeah, he helps Poison Ivy for a bit. But, like, it's so funny.
I just want to say, it says, like, did Poison Ivy date Kite Man in the comics? And the answer is, he and Poison Ivy began dating and later got engaged, only for Ivy to realize she had feelings for Harley, with the two struggling with an affair. You never struggle with an affair. You just have one.
I mean, to be
no one is
fair,
struggling here.
the way that they do it in the series is so funny. Because it's basically, like, Ivy dating Kite Man. Harley being like, who's this guy? But, like, fine, you know, he gives them a lift on his kite occasionally from things that they do. And then, like, Ivy and Kite Man get engaged. And then Harley plans this, like, big, like, bridesmaid party for Ivy. And they go off to this place and they get really drunk. And they just wake up in the morning in the same bed. And they're like, shit, what happened? It's very funny. And then, yeah, I think they go to the wedding, and then at the wedding, Harley and Ivy end up running away together in the just got married car.
This is the saddest DC character I've ever heard.
He's meant to be getting his own series. They're making a spin-off animated series for him.
He gets killed by Ant Dude?
Ant Dude?
And then he gets toyed with after death, and then gets reanimated to be used as a training dummy. He gets cheated on by the most popular character in the DC universe, and then
I mean, he's genuinely hopeless.
My God, this is terrible.
He just has a kite.
Kite Man, hell yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh yeah, official trailer. There you go.
Yeah.
Can we get a hell yeah? No, you can't.
Can we get a hell yeah? Hell nah. But yeah, no, he's hopeless and it's very funny. That's from an anime, I think. Wait, isn't it? Isn't Hunter x Hunter an anime?
Oh, thank God, I was reading two different Kite Men. Okay.
Okay.
So the ant thing is not DC.
Okay.
That makes it a bit easier on me. Because I was like, that was a terrible fate, this man.
Yeah, no.
Okay, wonderful.
That is just Kite. I finished watching Delicious in Dungeon the other night, which is an anime. It's on Netflix at the moment, where essentially, like, the overarching plot, and there's an overarching plot which is not the main plot, which is essentially them trying to, like, a party of people, like D&D style, trying to go through the dungeon to try and rescue a sister that got kidnapped by an evil dragon. And there's, like, all sorts of things that happen along the way, but the main part of it is them making absurd food out of the monsters in the dungeon. And so every episode, they're like, and now we take, you know, the meat of the monster we just slayed, and we saute this, and we let this rise, and blah, 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 and they, like, illustrate out the recipe that they're doing, and then they, like, ta-da! And you get, like, an aesthetic picture of all of the food that they've made, and then you have, like, a scene of them eating the food. It's so funny. I love it. I think it's so silly, but also wonderful.
Speaking of that, actually, I started watching Spy X Family.
Oh, yes.
And it's quite good.
He's so good.
It's very good.
They've done such a good job.
My favorite episode was when they're enrolling Anya into school.
Yeah.
And they have to take, like, I guess, what's it called? Like, orientation day or something? Like, they're just, like, trying to appeal to the board.
Yeah.
And one of the guys goes like, these guys are unreal, like they're far too prepared. Are they pretending to be a family to get this kid into school? No, that can't be right.
That's so absurd.
Like, oh, that's good. That's fine.
Oh God,
We have
it's
a
so
spare
funny.
change of clothes.
I think my favorite thing that's ever happened, because I think when you watch the anime series, it's gradual as you get introduced to everyone. Like, you know, you're introduced to Lloyd, and then you're introduced to Yor, and then you're introduced to Anya, and then down the road you get introduced to Bond, and you're like, oh yeah, like, you know, we have a spy, and now we have an assassin, and now we have a mind-reading orphan, and now we have a dog that can see the future. But in the movie that they did, they give that all to you in the first 5 minutes. And it sounds so stupid. They're like, we have Lloyd, who's an undercover spy who has to make a fake family, and you're his assassin wife, and that they don't know that each other is an assassin and a spy. And then you have Anya, who can read both of their minds, but can't say that they're going to read minds because they'll get kicked out of the house. And then we have Bond, who's a dog, who can see the future. It's just so stupid. It's like if they'd started with that in the series, no one would have watched it. Yeah. Everyone would have been like, this is absurd.
They make you feel bad for Anya often and very quickly.
Yes.
For like the fact that like, yeah, she can't tell people like what she can do or else she'll get removed from the household. It's like, oh my God.
Yes, she'll get removed from the household and like tests the run on her and...
She can't fail the school or else she'll get kicked out. She can't like, she has to befriend the bully or else she'll get kicked out.
Every time one of her parents is like, oh no, we can't let Anya do this, and Anya's like, oh no, the pressure.
Yeah, right. I'm like, oh my God.
There's so much pressure for like, how old is she? Like 8 years old? Like she...
I think she lies. I think she's 4 years old.
Yeah.
She lies.
That's just all that she is.
That's another reason why she has the pressure.
Wait, how old is
I think she
Anya?
lies and says she's 6 and she's really like 4.
In reality, she's 5, but she's pretending to be 6.
There it is.
Because Lloyd needed a 6-year-old.
Oh, what a crazy...
So funny.
Also, her voice actress is wonderful.
Oh, so good.
She's so cool. I know they change her midway through. I don't know exactly when. I don't think I'm up to that part yet. But yeah, first season, awesome.
So good. The
Waku.
movie is very funny as well.
Waku Waku. Is that a bit? Is that a Spike Family bit I'm not getting? Peter, how's your boiled chicken going?
I loved the penguin episode. I thought that episode was very fun.
Yes, that was very good.
Yeah.
That was good.
And I also just love how absurd it is that every time you're like, this character is kind of sus, it's just Lloyd ripping off like a perfect face.
Yeah. Doesn't he gets the guy promoted?
Yeah. It's so funny. Oh my God.
I'm very soft. Sorry. All good.
Too much moisturizer.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm staying in my lane. Moisturized in my lane.
Focused, flourishing. I saw a meme today that was the opposite of all of that. It was like something out of my lane, unhydrated, unmoisturized, not flourishing.
Yeah, I'm very much none of these things.
Yeah.
I think Dell's tampered with 1,000 settings in the week that we've not had this.
This is larger, this is zoomed in.
Yeah. The microphone's guaranteed to be different.
A real life what?
Ball. Look it up in the twilight of the show. Oh.
Oh, he's called Bond.
I think Borf is the noise he makes.
Oh, is Borf the... Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. He's called Bond.
Yeah.
But I do like that he goes Borf.
Borf.
It's very funny.
Yes.
No, I had a friend who for the premiere made one. She made an IRL Bond. And it was ridiculous. It was so cool. I think she had something else that was like similar to Bond, and then she like added like ears and a collar and stuff. But yes, it was very cool. And then I was gonna bring home the cardboard cutout of Anya and Bond, but I chose to take home Yor instead because it would take up less floor space. I do have mild regrets. I would love to have a cardboard cutout of Bond in my house, but it's fine.
I would like one cardboard cutout just to stick in front of the window so that passersby can see it. Like, yeah.
See, I wanted to put it in my lounge room, but I came out of the toilet one too many times and like actually got jump scared thinking that there was someone in my living room. And so I had to move it. So now it sits in my study, and now people go, is that a life-size cutout of Yor in the background of your stream? And I go, yes. Yes, it is. Don't question it too hard.
All right, well, that just about wraps it up for us. Thank you for everyone for tuning in. We got a ton done today. A ton of breaks, a few personals. Excellent. We'll have Dale in a couple of hours, just before he heads off to Sydney, including a NBA showcase break tonight at 5 p.m. So thank you, everybody.
Yes, thank you so much. I will see you next Friday. And until then,